Hello to you, Taurus. Thank you for stopping by. Always a pleasure. And so I want to get started here for you. We have the Page of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups, the King of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Devil. So you only have the one power card in your reading, Taurus, and that is the Devil. And so knowing that you have that kind of stubborn nature, kind of obstinate when it comes to what you want and how you do things, the Devil is probably not a bad idea. And it sounds like probably this week in particular, because the Devil is always reminding us to keep control of ourselves, to things that we know are bad habits or a particular trait that we have that gets us into trouble continually. Well, the Devil is reminding you that only you have the power to control that and that you should control that. So so it's probably going to be the ongoing theme for the whole week for you, Taurus, not just the end of your week, but because he's in that position, I would say he's reminding you all week long to keep your cool, to be mindful of how you approach things. If that is part of your problem, part of not problem, but part of the behavior that you know is not good for you or causes you constant problems, then yes, you need to stay on top of that. And probably the whole week. This week you're going to be challenged to keep it under control. That's what that's what I feel the Devil is saying for you this week. So let's go ahead and start with your cups, your emotional cards, your Page of Cups, and your Ace of Cups. So the Page of Cups is talking about guidance and friendship, romance, and just a really strong connection with someone else. And good news about a relationship. So this is meaning that something is going to be happening very good for you. Something possibly of a romantic nature, because cups we know are your emotional card, but we also know that it could be, it specifically states friendship. So it could be a number of things, but something good is coming for you in that realm. You are going to either be kicking up a relationship a notch, or perhaps spending more time cultivating a new friendship, somebody that you met at work, because most of the time our friends are people that we meet at work, at church, somewhere. Outside of the home, of course, you got to meet people. So it might be someone that you've kind of been interested in getting to know better, and lo and behold, this week, Taurus, you get the opportunity to do that. Or if you're already with someone, you are learning new things about that partner. You are growing within your relationship. So that's what the Page of Cups is saying for you this week, Taurus, that your emotional relationships, something is going to be happening in a very good way for you. It's going to intensify or build. And then with the Ace of Cups, it's talking about something new, usually a new emotional relationship, but almost feeling like you have like psychic connection with someone. So again, I feel like even though it's talking about a new relationship, this might actually be someone that you have already been friends with or been in a relationship with, been connected with, and now that connection again is bumping up, it's raising to another level. The Ace of Cups is saying that you're almost going to feel like you have that connection. The thing where you finish each other's sentences, or you show up at your friend's house with a Starbucks, their favorite Starbucks. And they're like, oh, I was thinking about going to Starbucks today. Well, there you go. All of a sudden you were thinking about it. You knew you were going to see him today. You bring them one and it's what they were thinking about. So that kind of week for you with your loved ones, Taurus. And then we have the King of Wands, your one action card. The King of Wands is talking about vision and leadership and compassion, that strong compassion of a good leader, someone that makes you kind of a natural to be a leader. And it also, because you are that way when you lead, you inspire others to follow you and inspire others to want to lead like you do. So that is a really nice way to look at leadership. And this could mean something outside of work, leadership in general. So if you are a manager somewhere, or you're aspiring to be a manager or a boss somewhere, this is a good time to really hone in on those things that make you a natural leader. Those things that make you someone that other people want to listen to. Number one, very important when you're in that position. And number two, want to emulate, want to be like. respect, because you do see beyond what's right in front of you, and you're very compassionate. So you do put yourself in other people's shoes. You do consider how your actions and decisions affect others. And that's really important, Taurus, when you are in a position of power. So just saying that is also going to be doing very well for you as well. And I feel like that kind of feeds into your Ace of Cups, saying that you are going to really be open to and really want to cultivate happiness and respect. And so those three cards together are saying that that's exactly what you're going to be able to accomplish, especially this week. So that sounds to me like it's going to be a good start for that. A good foundation is going to be built for that. So in your personal realm, with your personal relationships, but also at work, if you are in that position or you want to be in that position, or maybe you can help your boss get there. If you have a relationship with your boss where you can share ideas and talk. And if you can't, maybe that's what you need to be working on. Them being open to hearing your ideas, because a good boss should be willing to listen to some ideas. If they're able to implement them, then great. But if not, at least they know what's on your mind. You know, no one is a mind reader, or at least not anybody I know, and usually not your boss. So yeah, just being open to things that will make he or she a better boss, or make yourself a better supervisor or leader. Then let's look at your pentacles, since we're talking about work, kind of managing type of thing. With the Ace of Pentacles, we are talking about material success and security, the security that comes with being financially abundant. So this week, in particular, Taurus, your finances should be really good for you. They should be very lucrative. You should be feeling like you are on top of it financially. So I think that definitely feeds into this one, into the King of Wands, where you are wanting to be the type of person who people want to listen to, who want to lead, who want you to help them do better at what they're doing. So perhaps that means a raise of some type. So maybe if you haven't been in that position, you're going to get the opportunity to be in that position, changing your financial status, changing your abundance, your abundance quotient. So definitely feel like some really good things are coming for you in that way too. So it seems like all of the suits, everything is working to your benefit. And again, with that devil there, it's saying, yeah, you're learning how to really make the good things good or better. And you're learning how to kind of curb and control the things that aren't so good. So that is really good for you, Taurus. It's something that we all aspire to do, especially as grown-ups, right? And then last but not least, we have your Knight of Swords. So with the Knight of Swords, we are talking about competence and a sense of discovery and being very rational and logical about things. So again, Devil's reminding you, don't let your emotions get control of you. Don't let them be what controls you. Don't let them be what forms your future. You need to have more of that rational and logical more logical ideas in your life. You need to be more along that line. You need to be more serious and more goal-oriented when it comes to your life. So that all being said, it looks like that's what you're on your way to, Taurus, and definitely exciting about the relationships, having some really good news coming for you, and knowing that even if it's someone that you have been around for a long time, you still have that urge to make it feel new. And that is what I'm seeing for you this week, Taurus. Thank you for joining me, and I invite you to tune in for my Weekend Energy show, which airs this Thursday. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you.